but we can always build more killbots.
Start wearing purple. 健闘を祈る。
人類に栄光あれ。人類に栄光あれ。
人類栄光あれ。
Oh, there we go. How's everybody doing? Hello, hello. Are we all okay? Yeah, hello everybody. Thank you for the raid, Electric Vision. How are you? And we've got a Goldilocks. No, snooker's finished. Snookers was the last 2 weeks. It was the World Championships. And tennis is always on, Sophie. There's always tennis on. Every week there's tennis on, Sophie. Atari. We've got Atari 2. We've got a Target. We've got a Goldilocks.
I'm a gatekeeper and a hater. I'm also God's favourite princess and the most interesting girl in the world.
The most interesting girl in the world. We've got a Sophie, we've got an Avian, we've got a Target, we've got a... Tobes! Tobes is here. Is that everybody? Is that everybody? Hendy! We've got a Hendy as well, and a Squeezle. How is everybody doing? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Let's get this... I've been taking photographs today for something else, which you will see soon. I need to put that on video. There we go. Yeah, I did some of these guys. Which was quite cool. Where's the? Ah, there he is. And I did this guy. How cool is he? How fucking cool is he? Yeah, I've got his head. So because his head is looking back this way, I made this the front of the base, which I thought was quite cool. So we're going to kind of highlight him. We're going to highlight him for all that and everything. DSLR. Yeah, if you do exclamation mark camera. I was a photographer. I was a photographer at Goldilocks, so I've got a ridiculous amount of photography gear, and I used one of my cameras to stream with. There we go. Yeah, this guy's really nice. I like this guy. So thank you to Games Workshop for sending me this one, obviously. And then you saw, at least hopefully you saw, on Warhammer Community. These two. So these ones were popped up on Warhammer Warcoms. And then hang on, let's just get that over there like that. Get that in focus. So those were there. And then I also sent in my other Kado, which was quite funny. So they photographed both Kados. Or they put both Kados up, which was funny. And then I also the emissary.
If you see a lovely field with a family having a picnic, and there's a nice pond in it, you fill in the pond with concrete, you plough the family into the field, you blow up the tree, and use the leaves to make a dress for your wife, who's also your brother.
That's I've changed his head, because the head on the original model was shockingly poor. Yeah, I've changed the head. I do like this one, I just didn't get around to painting this one. We've been debating on a third camera. I wasn't sure what to go with. Third one. I've got that one that one's just a webcam. And then I've got a third webcam that points at the palette, but the palette just ends up taking up too much kind of space up around here and everything. So I don't tend to put the palette cam on very often. They both look good. Oh, that's a cool one. This one, the snake one. The snake one is cool. The snake one is really nice, and I do like Kado. I've got to tidy their faces up. The faces are a right mess. But yeah, they're quite cool. And I changed her sword, so she's got a better sword, and she's got a better dagger as well. Because the daggers, they're quite simple sculpts. So I just kind of zhuzhed it up a bit and added a better sword. And then on my 10-year Twitch stream anniversary on Saturday, we're going to paint Vordry. We're going to paint Vordry. We're going to paint Vordry on stream on Saturday. So I've already kind of done an initial colour pass on it, kind of thrown some turquoise and some dead purples and some pinks on it. So we're going to highlight all of this up, so that'll be fun. Yeah, Chris, okay. Yeah, the Horus Hearsay. It's not on Warcom. No, it's not on Warcom. It's under wraps, so it could do it this year. What time am I streaming on Saturday? Probably early, like midday onwards. Probably midday onwards for a little bit. But yeah, this guy, I agree with Tari. This guy is actually really nice. I really like this guy. And although I sort of wanted the head facing forwards, I thought no, let's do a different kind of vibe to it. So I've shifted it, and I've tried to have this as the front of the base. And I gave him a long broadsword as well. So that's the axe handle, and then this is the sword. I've got videos on all of these going up on YouTube for the builds and everything. So do like all the new Soulblight minis. The new Soulblights are really, really nice. Yeah, I do like them all. And I think Toby wanted to look at the back of the mini. Yeah, it's black. The back of this mini is painted. At least I think it is. I think the back of this mini is painted. Oh, no, it's not. Back of that mini is painted. I mean, sort of. No, that's not painted. And the back of this mini. Yeah, no, that's not painted either. Streaming later than normal tomorrow, as you said you're having a birthday lunch. I'll probably be streaming. Well, so birthday lunch is at 12, so we'll probably be streaming about 3:30, so not that much later. So there. You make us ashamed to be ourselves. What? Why? Why do I make you ashamed? Because you guys paint the back of models. So same time as today. Yeah, basically. Sounds like someone needs to paint everyone's backs. Goldilocks. This is. I'll show you. So I get sent these early by Games Workshop, which is very, very kind of them. And then occasionally they will send them to me and say, "Oh, could you paint some for an article that we can put up on the website?" So I say, yes, of course I can. If you go down here to here, look, you get Sion, who's painted some here, and then if you go all the way to this one here, so these ones are mine here. So I paint them, but as you can see, you only really have to paint the front because you don't have to paint the front because you can't see the back in the photo, and because you get sent a lot of stuff, so you have to paint a lot. Then I just paint the front. One thing we know about Chris for you, he doesn't have anyone's back. Bad painter, bad. Avian gets it. Oh, Chris, is there an explanation on the Gravelord Viz the Hollow King? Is he part of a regiment of renown, or is the whole thing legended straight out of the gate? So this unit is part of a regiment of renown. Yes, so you can use this unit. There we go. You can use this unit in a Ossiarch Bone Reapers, Night Haunt, and what's the third? What's the fourth? What's the other death army? I thought there were 4. You can't use them in Soulblight Gravelords. So it's just Nighthaunt, Ossiarch Bone Reapers, Flesh Eater Corpse. There we go. So you can use them in those 3 armies, but you can't use them in Soulblight Gravelords, which I think is a bit weird. But regardless, you can use them as their little regiment of renown in those 3 armies, which means that if you do like Ossiarch Bone Reapers, then you can kind of dip your toes into Soulblight Gravelords and paint up some of those. Or if you like Flesh Eater Corpse, then you can paint up a few vampires just to see what you think of them, sort of thing. So it sort of works. I heard that from Rob on the Honest Wargamer as a cool thing that you can do. Yeah, there we go. Does anyone ever pay Bone Reapers? No. Well, actually, at events, they used to be, like, about a month ago, their cavalry was very, very OP, very overpowered. So there were a few more Ossiarch Bone Reapers than you would expect. Yeah, there we go. Right, so that's that. So on Saturday for 10-year Twitch anniversary, the Twitchiversary, we will start kind of adding some details and painting this up, which should be quite cool. Try to have this kind of turquoise and purple, purple and pink kind of going on. So we're going to get them painted up. I've never seen anyone painting them. They used to be pretty popular. They were pretty popular when they came out originally, but oh, and I've done his base as well. His base is here. Look, there we go. So done his base same way as I've done all my Soulblight vampires, and then he sits on. There we go. He sits on there like that. So he looks pretty epic. And you can't quite see because my camera's so zoomed in, you can't really see. You want those models now. I mean, this guy's just awesome. So these are out. These are out on Saturday. You can pre-order these on Saturday. So, as always, if anybody wants to pre-order using my affiliate links, it massively helps me out. So you can do either !element or !Griffin if you want to use either of those shops to grab your stuff, and it helps me out loads. So yeah, there we go. So that's that one. That's Vordry. That's his base. Vordry himself. There we go. Vordry himself has the largest cloak ever, so he's quite cool. Their Underworlds warband was very popular, but they never capitalised on what made them popular for the rest of the range. Not much newer peoples. I was really excited about them. If you remember, if you cast your mind back to the reveal show, I was really excited about them from the cartoon trailer that they did, and then they revealed them. I was like, well, no, that doesn't work. No, I don't like them. They were. I just thought they were crap. Catacross was quite cool. I quite liked the guy on the horse that had 3 tails. The horse had 3 tails, not the guy. So that was quite nice. I saw somebody do an Ushabti conversion with the guys with 4 arms and like 3 heads, where they put the heads from the horses on them, and that looked quite cool, but didn't look good because, like, from the originals. Because the horses had like bird heads and stuff. It was weird. So yeah, and I didn't particularly like the base models, like the infantry models, whatever the Ossiarch Bone Reaper Grave Guard or whatever they were called. I didn't particularly like those. I thought they were all out of proportions. I thought the whole army was a bit out of proportion. So it was a bit of a... The OC Arcbane Reapers were a bit of a meh for me when they came out, but yeah. The Soulblight Gravelords, on the other hand, are absolutely stunning. So now I've got even more Soulblight Gravelords, which is great. And I want to do loads and loads of Death Rattle. So, cheers, everybody. You've never seen anyone paint them? No, I've not painted any of them either. Right, let's do... Oh, wrong button. What am I doing? Just clicking all the buttons. Music, that's what I wanted. Be more Eldritch Horror in aspect. I don't think so. I think the Eldritch Horror can stay with the Soulblight Gravelords. But the OC Arcbane Reapers are just... They were trying to... They looked like they were trying to kind of bring in Far Eastern cultures and influences into a undead race, but just kind of messed it up. Do you like that? I do, yeah. Have I not said I like the vampire minis? Yes, I like the vampire minis. They're stunning. They're really, 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 really nice, yes. Let's turn off Stargazer. There we go. They don't look good. No, you had a number of hurdles too. Terrain, endless spells, and initially a whole completely different resource system. What was the resource system that they had? What was the resource system they had? Yeah, anyway, vampires far better. Vampires are really, really cool, and I like my little kind of cobblestone bases, which I'm doing for them all. So that's all good. So yeah, tune in on Saturday, and we'll paint. I mean, we could even paint this guy on Saturday. We could do some more of this guy on Saturday. That might be quite cool as well. Got to highlight all the base. How is everybody else today, though? So are you saying there was an undead elf vampire army? You would be all in, Chris. Oh my word! How cool would that be? How cool would that be? Oh, I do have a undead elf army for Lord of the Rings. I made an undead elf army for Lord of the Rings. That was quite cool. You're doing family stuff on Saturday, but hopefully you'll catch some of it. Yay! Thank you, Tari. Yeah, 10 years. 10 years, Tari. 10 years. I think I have a choice of what to paint on Saturday. Sophie, I'm opening presents tomorrow, so I'll have a choice of what to paint tomorrow as well. Yeah, tomorrow's birthday. Unless you send me, unless it's a Twitch anniversary present, in which case I'll open it on Saturday. They had command points that weren't Relentless Discipline or something. Oh, did they? Oh, that's weird. My next undead army will be the Trench Ghosts. I'm looking forward to trying to find out the Trench Ghosts, because I did my Trench Ghosts. I need to sell them because I don't really like them. But I printed out all the Trench Ghosts and did like a really quick colour scheme on them, and didn't particularly like them. How does it feel getting really old? I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, Sinister. I'll have to ask some of my friends. I'll have to ask Ray. Ray, what does it feel like getting really old? That was mean. Yeah. So what's everybody up to today? How's everybody's day going? Are we all having fun? Are we all having fun? Are we all having fun? I hope we're all having fun. I need to turn the adverts onto the YouTube version of this video. There we go. On. No birthday present. Oh, is it not a birthday present? When are you making me Assassin's Warband? I don't know. Don't know, dude. I keep. Like I say, I am holding out. Right, let's show you. I'm holding out for, because my friend Mr. Jar is doing lots of the Azeb stuff. Not that one. He's doing loads of the Iron Sultanate stuff. So at some point he's going to get round to doing the Assassins. So hopefully the assassins that he does are going to be really, really good. Why is it not working? I don't know why it's not working. Not clicking. Yeah, hopefully Mr. Jar will do some really, really cool vampires. Assassins. Yeah, other than that, the only other one which I found, which I liked, where's my lists? Is it library? Collections, there we go. The only ones I liked were, I mean, he's quite cool. These guys. The Ashen Knights, they were the ones that I liked, and I was going to get these and digitally kit bash them and have those as my assassins, but I don't know. Put 2 pics of a horrible base in stream gallery, can't be fixed. Oh no, what's happened? What's happened? What's happened? Discord. Stream gallery. Can this base be saved? Of course it can be saved. Why? What's wrong with it? What do you mean saved? I'm excited, but got a lot of work to do. Need to clear a spot for greenhouse and shed. Clean the house. Oh my word. Normal springtime chores. My reward will be perfect grade Gundam. You're going to get a perfect grade. Nice. Uneven resin pour. Oh, it's the resin pour. I mean, you can sand it. You can sand it back. You can sand all. Sorry, I was looking at all this and thinking this was really cool. Yeah, you can sand this back. You can sand resin. Need to clear an area of resin so a base to fit. Oh. Oh, is there a base in there? And you tried to do like clear resin and then a hole for the base to slot in. So I would get, if that's the case, I would get a hole cutter drill, a 32mm hole cutter drill, drill through there, drill through it, and then put a piece of plastic card underneath the base so that the hole has a base, and then you can just slot it in. But yeah, you could sand all this as well, sand all this back so that it's smooth. And once you've sanded things back, if you paint it with gloss varnish, it goes clear. So gloss varnish gets rid of all the scratches and everything from sanding, as long as they're not like massive scratches. Yeah, I've got a real grade on the way, Goldilocks. I've got a real grade. Oh wow! I've got a real grade. Real grade Sazabi coming, which is going to be really, really cool. I'm looking forward to that. This looks amazing, Sinister. This looks really cool. To do the varnish trick. Yeah, that's what I did on my Golden Demon stuff. You've got to you can't like leave big scratches. But if you sand it down and then just go to, I don't know, something like 200 grit, just to kind of get the vast majority of the marks out, you go down the grade, get to about 200 grit, and once you're at about 200, 300 grit, gloss varnish just fills in all the sand marks, which is great. Yeah, this looks great. So is that where the base is supposed to be? Yeah, I'd just drill it. Drill a hole all the way through and then just put a piece of plastic card underneath it so that it's a step, so that the base sits on the plastic card when you put the base in there. I think that's the way I would do it. That's the way I'd probably do it. Right. Question is, what are we going to paint today? We want to do some Tomb Kings. I don't know whether to do this one or do the other. Should we do the Bone Giant again? I think doing the bone giant might be quite fun. Or we could do the 20. We could do the 20 Tomb Guard. Paint Nids. Debated getting an RG yesterday, but I picked up a PG Wing Custom. Oh my word, you got an Astray Red! Fantastic. Astray Red. Jealous. But Wing Custom will be quite cool. I'll show you the one I've got on the way. Where is it? This is the one I've got on the way. There we go. So real grade Sazabi, which would be really cool. Is that a purple? Add purple. Oh, do the back of Kado. Hey Delta Forge, how you doing? Shatterpoint. Oh, we could paint Shatterpoint today. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this one. And we're going to scribe loads more kind of panel lines on it as well. Give it a bit of detail to play around with. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy doing all the panel lines on this. And then I also got that one. No, that's the high new. Just the new. Where's the new? Also got RG new. Real grade new. It's that one. Also got that one, which is also cool. So yeah, I got those two. You got the Verkar. Nice. And I've got Optimus Prime. But I can't show you that yet because it's a birthday present. So I'm opening that tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow to see Optimus Prime down. Because I do have a big Gundam Optimus Prime. We might be doing that tomorrow. Currently working on 6 to 120 Solar Auxiliary Riflemen. 120? Is that your Horus Hearsay army? 120 Solar Auxilia? Yeah, the Master Grade Sazabi. I nearly got the Master Grade Sazabi, but I thought the real grade would be a little more. What's the word? Like the Master Grade, I just think would be too big to kind of put anywhere, kind of thing. And then 40 Velatari and a bunch of tanks. Oh, mate. 3,500 points of Horus Hearsay Solar Auxilia. Needs 120 arrive. 120. See, I kind of want 120 skeletons. Led by a load of vampires for Age of Sigmar. I think that'd be quite cool. And I also want 120 skeletons led by some vampires in Old World as well. I think that would also be cool. So that's the problem. I have to paint 240 skeletons because they've got different fucking bases. Oh, nightmare. Tari's on the lurk. No, Tari, come back. Right, yes. So what shall we paint? What shall we paint? What shall we paint with a drunken sailor? What shall we paint with a drunken sailor? What shall we paint with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. So I'll get this guy out because he does need a little bit of work, I think. And then or shall I just get that guy done? Because we can't do two projects at the same time. So let's just get the Bone Giant, because the Bone Giant needs some highlighting now, which should be quite fun. 120 skeletons for Tomb Kings. Yeah. and I've painted 120 Necron Warriors as well. What is it with me and skeletons? Obsessed. Absolutely obsessed with skeletons. Yeah, I don't think I've got 120 Necron Warriors painted. I think I've got 80 painted. I've got 80 Necron Warriors painted and 60 Immortals painted. So yeah, So Chris, what are you doing today? Painting skeletons. Nice. Yeah. That's all I do. I also need to decide, has anybody got any ideas for a colour for the hieratic jar? I don't know what colour to have it. Bone fetish. So my love for skeletons, Goldilocks, came from Harryhausen when I was a kid and watching Jason and the Argonauts over and over and over again. I loved that film when I was a kid. So yeah, the skeleton obsession comes from Jason and the Argonauts. Right. Oh. Let's paint some Bone Giant. Oh, he's a bit good, isn't he? He's a bit good, isn't he? Isn't he a bit good? Isn't he a bit good? Loved Jason and the Argonauts as a kid, yeah. And the one with Medusa as well. Was that Sinbad? Because were there 2 Sinbad films and 1 Jason film, or 2 Jason films and 1 Sinbad film? I can't remember. Can't properly remember. How are you, Wolf? The wolf, the wolf, the wolf is on fire. Oosh. Wolfie Wolfman. How you doing, Wolfie Wolf? Rubbish just got back from the dentist. Face is still numb. Oh no. Dude, you've got the worst luck this week. You have the worst luck this week. Right, so we need pure copper, which is this one here. I think this one's open. It is. Clash of the Titans and 3 Sinbad, if you mean that. There were 3 Sinbads. Were there 3 Sinbads? Clash of the Titans was the one with Medusa, wasn't it? Clash of the Titans, I think, was the one with Medusa. The old stop-motion Medusa. But yeah, Harryhausen skeletons. Harryhausen skeletons. That scene from Jason and the Argonauts, with the necromancer or whatever he was who summoned the skeletons to fight Jason, was just perfection. As a kid, that was just perfection, and I would love a vampire army with just loads of skeletons. That would be the way I would do it. That would be the way I would do a vampire army. Loads of skellybobs, and then a few like select, just a few select like hardcore units. That would be awesome. I'd love that. Love those films. They're brilliant, aren't they? They're brilliant. Is it Sinbad and the Golden Fleece? And also, I would probably, because Cult of Paint did quite a cool video on painting the skeletons, the new skeletons, and they were painting them up for the Vampire Count Old World Army, and they did a really cool video on doing those quickly.
And I will not eat you. Yet.
Hey, how are you doing, Spiky? So that was quite a cool video to see. How they did the skeletons, and that was quite quick. I love this track. This track's really cool. Wow, wow. That's Jason. Oh, is it Jason and the Golden Fleece? Or was it the Golden Fleece that Jason went off? Oh, I can't remember. And somebody showed me Talos, which I need to order. I need to order that Talos statue from America, because that was really cool. My auntie's coming over in a couple of months. I might ask her to pick it up and bring it over for me to save on the crazy shipping. Did some gardening, walked the dog, and here I am. Yes! Spiky is here. Spiky, have you been on Warcom today? Have you seen the cool thing on Warcom? Yeah, Kado! 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 So yeah, I've got Kado here. I've got Vordry here. I've got the Vampire Lord on the Skeletal Steed here, and we're going to paint one of them on Saturday for the stream anniversary. But they are rather cool. They are rather cool. There's the Vampire Lord on Skeletal Steed. It's really interesting. Yeah, they're on the Warhammer Insta. I thought that was quite cool as well. I do like this one. I think this one would be just like super cool. This would be super cool on a square base, wouldn't it? And then we also have Vordry. So we're going to try and paint Vordry on stream, the zombie dragon. What time? Midday my time, and onwards, from about midday my time. Do you have the Wookiee Jedi from War Cradle Studios? Wait, what? The Wookiee Jedi from War Cradle Studios? Oh, yes, yes I do, yes. Sorry, yeah, that took me a while to took me a while to translate. Yes, I do. Do you want me to put him on my website for you? Mother's Day is this weekend, but I'll find time to pop in. Sweet! Yeah, 10 years. 10 years on Twitch, Spike. And it's my birthday tomorrow, so birthday stream tomorrow, and then 10 years on Twitch on Saturday. Just hanging out and being awesome with you guys. Yeah, I've no idea what the Wookiee Jedi is called, so thank you for saying Wookiee Jedi and not whatever his name was. Oh, no, hang on, was it oh no, I was going to say Kabunda, but that's something from Warhammer, isn't it? If you want a couple of others to make up my teams without spending a fortune. Ah, nice. I mean, I think I can't remember how much they are on my website, but I think they're like £6. They're not a lot. They're not a lot. What's your team again? Which direction were you going with yours? On the road again, mostly Mandos. Mostly Mandos. Mine, all mine are mostly Sith, seeing as everything's a Sith. Sith, Ahsoka, and et al. Yeah, this looks cool. And then we also need, and that's there. I need Andy Davo for Shatterpoint. The Nandalorian. That's very good. Need to tell Dr. Hellboy that. On the road again. Later might get Bo-Katan. This is the way of Squad 1. Squad 2 something like Ahsoka, Ren, Clan Kryze, Mandos, but also want the Mandalorian. Nice. Have you got the Armourer? I really like the Armourer model. Fish and chips tonight because I'm going out for Christmas dinner, birthday dinner tomorrow. So I've got fish and chips tonight, which is exciting. So that'll be nice. And then tomorrow we get to stream and open all the presents. So I've got a present from Sophie Soph, I've got a present from Purples to open on stream, which is going to be super cool. Armour is in Squad 1. Got that set the other day. Oh, nice! Hap continuing birth. Need an Andy, a Nandalorian. Nandalorian would be hilariously funny, wouldn't it? Thank you, Harumph. How are you doing? Despite everything, I persist. Looking forward to seeing your reaction. Yeah, I'm sure you are, Sophie Soph. I'm sure they're really nice presents. Thank you very much. Preemptive thank yous. Keep persisting, Harumph. Keep persisting. It's all good. Send me a cane. You'll use Talon as a Ahsoka proxy. Yeah, that's a cool one. I'm using Talon as a Darth Maul proxy. Because she's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous model. And then I've got Mara Jade as well in there, who I've printed out. Which is obviously a Luke Skywalker proxy. A Kane. I mean, Sophie did compare me to House, so maybe she has got me a Kane. You do want an all Jedi list. I would like an all Jedi list painted as Sith. Like Obi Sith Kenobi and Sith Ahsoka. Would be a great starting point. Dozen packets of Tic Tacs. Oh, instead of Vicodin for House. Welcome back, Toby Tobes. Welcome back, Toby Tobes. No, why would they do that, Toby? It's only you. It's only you who gets cross with that. Everybody else understands. Literally, Twitch chat. As soon as you left, Twitch chat were like, "Can't believe Toby gives you so much shit for not painting the back of the models." I'm like, I know. And Twitch chat were like, "Yeah, we understand. We understand." It's like, thank you, Twitch chat. Avian agreed with you. They feel shame for me. What, like Hannah Waddingham walking by me saying shame? Basically. Basically, yes. Basically. Are you back home now, Tobes? Is Toby back home? Is Toby back home? Is Toby back home? Is Toby back home? Boom, boom. Yeah, you put a message in Discord. Oh, what? That you were back home? Well, I'm streaming. I can't read Discord. Perfect. Yeah, take the rest of the week off. Tell work to go screw. I'm starting to understand how you have so many projects on the go at once, because you paint the front, then it hibernates for ages. I'm painting the back. This guy's got the back painted. Look. This is an army project though, so this one's slightly differently painted, I guess. The big thing is the bases. Like, there's so many kind of part done models and armies that need the bases doing, which is what I need to really kind of crack down on with the Shatterpoint stuff. It's just the Warcom box art stuff that he can skip paint in the back. Yeah, basically. Because they just need photographs, right? They just need photographs of the model. You will, however, you will be impressed and pleased to know that the latest thing that I've done for Warcom, I have actually painted the back of. Well, I've painted the back of the models. I've painted the back of the models. There we go, I'll say that. I have painted the back of the models for the latest thing I've done for Warcom. Sent the pictures in today. Did you pick up that habit from walking at Games Workshop when they only needed to photograph the front of the Mini? No. I picked up that habit from recently when I have to send in photographs of the models and they only need the front of the Mini. Painted or painted? No, I have painted. I've painted the back. I've painted the back of the thing. I've painted the back. I have certainly not dry brushed anything. You don't believe me? Well, I can't show you because I can't show you yet. But once it's up on Warcom, I will show you the back of the models, so that you can be impressed, proud, or impressed and proud to call me a streamer that you watch. A likely story? No, I promise. I promise, the latest thing that I have painted for Warcom that I photographed today, I've painted the back of. Why would I lie? It is really cool as well. It is really cool. Priming doesn't count. No, no, no! It's all painted! It's all painted. The pictures have been sent in already. Pictures sent in already. So there. Slapshot doesn't count if that's how you did the front. They are fro slapped. They're not slap chopped, they are fro slapped. There is no dry brushing on them. They have been fro slapped. And it was a big project. Oh, I know, the front isn't painted, that's how he did it. Yeah, the diorama I've done is just showing the back of the models. Dry sponge, no. No, no, I fro slapped them. I fro slapped them, like I have fro slapped Andy Davo's Chorf team. I have fro slapped a Chorf team for Andy Davo. Dry sponged. Don't throw slap someone in the jaw. Do not, community shout out, do not throw slap someone in the jaw. Do not throw slap someone in the jaw. No throw slapping allowed. Feeling a little slick this morning, I might chorf. Feeling a little slick this morning, I might chorf. What would you Tomb Kings? Actually, okay, so this annoying neck piece, what colour are we painting this necklace? Because we need to decide, the royal we need to decide what colour we are painting this necklace. Should we paint them bone, even though they're tiny skulls? Should we paint them white? Should we paint them gold? Because it's jewellery. Like, what do we do? Pink? He can't have a pink necklace. Why would he have a pink necklace? You like pink. Maybe Bone Giant does too. Turquoise. Blue or red jewel looking. Pro Acryl Signature Series Hot Pink. No. Maybe we do them like jade or something. So, I don't know. We do, however, need to do some more verdigris. We need some more verdigris because we need the next bit of the verdigris in that. We need the turquoise. We need the turquoise, the bright turquoise verdigris. I'll point out, hot pink looks phenomenal next to turquoise. Does it now? Does it now? So you're voting hot pink. Hands up in chat if you vote for hot pink. Lapis and turquoise are consistent with the theme. I might do them turquoise actually. They could almost be like... Yeah, you could kind of almost do them turquoise, couldn't you? Everybody's voting hot pink. Oh my god. You just want me to paint my beloved Tomb Kings hot pink. What part of that was not obvious? The part where you're being mean and cruel about my amazing Tomb Kings. My Tomb Kings army is looking awesome. And you want me to paint them hot pink? That's not supportive. That's not very supportive, Twitch chat. Always supportive of all your stuff. Yes, we are supporting the idea of you giving us the option. God damn it. Maybe I shouldn't give you the option. Shall I paint the necklace turquoise? I think I should paint the necklace turquoise. Do you agree? Yes, excellent. Teeny tiny. I just think it'd look good. Turquoise and pink. Turquoise and pink? I think turquoise or cerulean would fit nice with pink. I would take it a touch more green than the oxidation so it doesn't get lost. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Where is Sotek green? Just a teensy bit. Hey, welcome back. And this is why dropper bottles are wank. They're always shit. Dropper bottles are never good. Teeny tiny, that's a great idea. How have you knackered your dropper bottle? The paint always dries in the nozzle. That's why I like flip top pots. That's why all my paints are in flip top pots. There's just some which are still in dropper bottles. The remnants of the shit idea to repot everything into dropper bottles rather than repotting everything into flip top pots. Skill issue. There we go. So it's a jade necklace. It's a jade necklace with skulls carved out of jade. And now all we do is highlight it with turquoise. Turquoise! Turquoise. Turquoise of the Turk. Really enjoying painting all these Tomb Kings. And this guy looks awesome. This guy looks really cool. What is everybody doing tomorrow? Are you all going to... Actually, is there a Horus Heresy Thursday? There's no Heresy Thursday today, is there? There has been no Heresy Thursday. You didn't know dropper bottles could be knackered? Yeah, they're crap. Dropper bottles suck. Dropper bottles suck. Dropper bottles suck. Dropper bottles suck. Right. They have been dropping the ball on Heresy Thursday for the last few weeks. Yeah, I mean on a team pot generally, but knackered dropper bottles is just impressive. Oh dear. This guy's cool. This guy's cool. Right, so we need some tiny turquoise highlights on the jade necklace that we've just started. And then once we've got the turquoise highlights, which are just going to be kind of dotted on, we can then do full turquoise highlights. Oh yeah. Right, we need to do the red. We need to start doing the red. Where is my Huazdaka red? There is my Huazdaka red. Need Huazdaka red. I need some Dakka of the Red Waz. Need some Dakka of the Red Waz, commonly known as Waz Dakka Red, so that we can highlight down here. The pot do seem they hold more paint than dropper bottles. Bone Giant. I'm painting my Bone Giant red, Tari too. Painting my Bone Giant red. Giant Bone Red. Giant Bone Red. Giant Bone Red.
Happy day of birthing, friend. Wishing you all the happiness.
It's a Sexy Science Hannah is in the house. How are you doing, Sexy Science Hannah? How are you? Thank you very much for the resub. Have you had parcel delivery? How are you, Hannah? Thank you very much. Yes, it's my birthday tomorrow, so we're having a big birthday week. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Did you send it? I did send it, yes. I did send it. Please don't say it's been lost. Oh, you don't check it very often. Okay, cool. Spoke too soon. Phone rang. Yay! How are you doing, Tari? It's in quite a big box. It's been double boxed, so it's in quite a big box. I'm not sure it'll fit in mailbox Unless mailbox is quite large. How are you though? Are you okay? Sexy Science Hannah in the house. Any fun plans for my birthday? So streaming tomorrow after I've gone to lunch with sisters and parents, or sister and parent. The other sister can't make it tomorrow. She's not feeling too well at the moment, and she also lives quite far away. And then streaming, and then I've got to finish off recording some or editing some videos. For Saturday. Work is a shit show, but the rest of life is grand. Have you taken lingerie model out to the opera yet? I'm glad everything's good, Hannah. That's excellent. Glad life is good. Life being good for Sexy Science Hannah is always appreciated and awesome. Ooh, breaking news! Breaking news on the Hannah News Network. Sexy Science Hannah has started seeing her best friend, which is awesome. It's one of those things of, why didn't we think about that before? Why didn't we think about this before? This is fantastic. Andor Season 2 is probably the best. I see. I knew it would get better. I haven't got to 8 yet. I nearly watched 7 last night. And I was talking about it when I was playing Pantheon with my friends yesterday, because they started watching Andor, and I was like, persevere with Season 2, because they were like, oh, Season 2 started off really slow. It's like, I know. But like Season 1 did the same, so persevere, because 3, 4 and 5 have kind of picked up a little bit, and I'm sort of holding out. Pariah, thank you for the follow. Sort of holding out, thinking that it's going to like absolutely nail the ending, so that's really good news. It's really good to hear. So yeah, I will definitely watch that later tonight. Last night, by the way, I finally got the spear I was looking for on my rogue for the last year. I've been trying to get a certain spear on my rogue for a year, and I finally got it last night, which was cool. So that was good. Did that with some awesome friends on Pantheon last night. A fantastic little monk, a dire lord, an enchanter, a cleric, and a ranger. And we killed a archleech necromancer who summoned like all the skeletons all the time. And we finally killed him, and he dropped my spear for me, so I'm a happy Chris. Henchster, how are you doing? Now I know why you asked me to get that mech pack for you. I knew there would be a reason. I just wasn't going to ask. I was like, yeah, of course I can. Of course I'll help you out. I knew there'd be a cool reason. I'm sure Disney can't look. I'm glad Mandalorian ended after 3 seasons. Started out so good and got terrible. It didn't quite nail, did it? Spoiler: Cassian Andor is in it. I bet Cassian Andor does something stupid at the end that could possibly lead to his death. I bet he makes a silly decision towards the end of the season, which ultimately could end up with his death. Spoilers. Spoilers, Chris. Spoilers. I bet Cassian Andor dies. I mean, everyone has to die, right? Yes, yeah. Hey, up to no good, how you doing? Yeah, I know, Spike. That's what I was saying. I was like, I bet he does something. I bet he chooses to do something which will ultimately lead to his death. I'm trying to think what the... What's the first scene of Rogue One? It's on the planet, isn't it, with Jen Erso's dad? Season 3 was fine. Season 1 was brilliant because it was just a western in Star Wars. It was fantastic, and it was the first time we'd ever seen anything like that. So Mandalorian kind of launched all of this, and then they kind of hit and miss equally with the rest of the stuff. So sadly, we won't be getting any Felicity Jones. Cassian meeting the other operative who was freaking out and then shooting him. Somehow all good objectors work on moisture farms. Felicity Jones. No more Felicity Jones. They said pretty much that the final scene of Andor Season 2 is, won't say here, but it's pretty obvious. Yes. Yeah, but that's cool. Like, we want to see the journey. Like, that's why the Horus Heresy has been so exciting, right? Because everybody knows the end of the Horus Heresy. Spoilers. Horus kills. I got to remember my meeting. Bye, Hannah. Yeah, everybody likes knowing about the story, and it's quite cool. Badab is better than Horus Heresy. The Badab War is better than the Horus Heresy. Badab is tight of a saw. Pour one out for the beautiful winged Primarch. Indeed, the beautiful winged Primarch. The beautiful winged Primarch is spoilers dead. So right, okay. So we got to watch Andor tonight. Then after movie night, because it is movie night tonight, and it is Black Bag. I think it's Black Bag tonight, which is the new Steven Soderbergh film. So that'll be cool to watch with you all, of course. And then after A Night's War, which is going to be really, really cool for Bretonnian and Empire Knight inspiration, we are going to watch the Equalizer. We're going to watch the Equalizer trilogy, and then possibly the book of what's the film? The other Denzel Washington one, the Book of Eli. There we go, the Book of Eli. So we might watch the Equalizer, the trilogy, Equalizer trilogy, and then the Book of Eli as a month. You want Skaven in 40k? It's not Rogue One. No, it's not Rogue One. Rumours keep swirling about, but nothing official. They're not doing Acolyte Season 2. So yeah, the official stance is that it got canned because of all the, oh my god, it's a black girl in the main role, blah 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 shit. And it was actually really, really good. I really liked it. Apart from they needed to tighten up on the episodes. There were like at least 2 episodes of unnecessary shit, and it could have been possibly even 3 episodes, and they just needed to trim, be a bit more critical on the edit. But I would really like an Acolyte season 2. Because I thought it was really good. I even quite like the Darth Plagueis cameo. I even quite like the Darth Plagueis cameo. Okay, so I have last night I grabbed the like the first Wood Elf army book. You know, like the 3rd edition or something, the very first one. So I'm going to have a flick through that and see what colour schemes are in the original ones that I can maybe get inspired by. But if I don't get inspired by any, this will be kind of where I go for the Wood Elves. I thought the girl did okay in it. I thought the girl was really, really good. They just didn't need all the shit when she was a kid. Like, that was all far too contrived and stretched out. Yeah, I didn't think Sol was a great. He's a great actor in Squid Game, because he's speaking his his first language. I just want more of all the Star Wars. Yeah, I'm kind of the same with like the Hobbit. Like I really want more Hobbit and more Lord of the Rings. Rings of Power I completely kind of fell out with last season. I thought it was a really poor season. Didn't like any of it. Really. So I'm hoping that season 3 is going to kind of get properly on track. But again, I'll watch it because it's Lord of the Rings, and I'll watch the Star Wars stuff because it's Star Wars, and I do kind of like it. I'm not invested in it, but I'm kind of trying to learn all the kind of little bits of ins and outs and nuances of it, and I'm really enjoying the Shatterpoint stuff. So I would really like a sculpt of the Acolyte characters for Shatterpoint. I think that would be cool. You like Rings of Power? I really liked the first season until the last episode. I thought the first season was really, really cool. And then it was one of those annoying things of them not actually being quite as clever as you think they were being. You hated The Hobbit? I read The Hobbit when I was 9. I liked The Hobbit. Yeah, it was the writer's strike. Yeah, so that's the kind of thing that I'm kind of giving them a pass, if you like, on season 2 because it was writer's strike. Oh, you didn't like the 3 films? I kind of like the 3 films. It's entertaining. Lord of the Rings. Star Wars fans will simultaneously complain that there's not enough to buy. Yeah. Star Wars fans are like Warhammer fans, aren't they? You get that side of the fan base, which is just arseholes. Not saying that you guys are arseholes. You are on the other side. You are on the other side of the Warhammer fans. Obviously. There we go. This guy looks good though. You like this guy, right? I think he's looking really good. But yeah, the Acolyte just needed to be kind of better written, edited, and if you get Carrie-Anne Moss, don't just put her in 2 minutes of video. Chris is surrounded by assholes. Star Wars fans have totally put me off the franchise. Yeah, Toby, it's sad when that happens. I remember Toby saying that in Discord. Anytime I put fans for Star Wars, it's the angry man boys who whine and bitch about everything. It seems like the Warhammer bitching side has seemed to... I don't know whether I've just like blocked them all, but they seem to not be quite as prevalent on social media, or maybe I've just not seen them because the algorithm's not throwing them at me. But I seem to see less kind of bitching about like, oh, female Space Marines and all that shit. So maybe that's kind of died down and they've been kicked out of the community a bit. Acolyte had some amazing story arcs pulled in. Yeah, it did. It had some really, really good points. Like, the ending of episode 3 was brilliant. The bit where she puts the helmet on was really cool. Like, all the lightsaber fights were fantastic. I thought they were really, really clever. Yeah, fab. Acolyte had some amazing... I remember watching this guy rant because originally bought the franchise. It was so funny. I think you missed it. I think they'll revisit some of the Acolyte characters, just not as a season 2. Oh, okay. That would be cool. What do you think? What do you think that will be in? Because that Acolyte was supposed to be a... oh, what's her name? I think she's fab, but what's her name? Oh God. What's the lady? What's the cool ass lady's name from Shatterpoint that I painted? It was supposed to be a series about her. They're still out there. The thing is, their complaints are just getting more and more far-fetched, so people don't listen. Ventress, there we go, Ventress, yes. Asajj Ventress. It was supposed to be an Asajj Ventress story, wasn't it? And then they kind of shifted it to the Acolyte one. See less of it now that there's not some guy in it. Oh, that's good. The Warhammer ones complain. Yeah. I mean, that's how they complain. Yes, exactly. That's how complaints work. Complaints work. Warhammer Ventress has her stuff in the Stories of the Underworld that was released last weekend. Oh, really? Just ignoring them. Yeah, I think there's just been a kind of a general consensus of the community just to ignore them. Like, I don't see the... Yeah, I just don't see the interaction with it. So it seems to have just gone, which is great. Some really cool intrigue at the end of the series too. Yes! Yeah. Anyways, work. Bye. See ya! Yeah, the end of the series was great. I thought it was really, really good, and I like the way that the two sisters flipped. But like, I really didn't need to know the backstory. The backstory episodes were so dross. Anyway, but the rest of it was fab. Like the lightsaber fights, and I saw a thing about saying that the last lightsaber fight between the Sith dude and Sol was terrible, and I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was really cool with the spinning like and all the force jumps and stuff. It was fantastic. Boohoo Bone Giant. Boohoo Bone Giant. You cannot go Boohoo Bone Giant because this guy's awesome. Oh, he's got a hair on his base. There we go. Let's get the hair off his base. This guy's awesome. We do need to, however, put some ice yellow. We do need to put some ice yellow on his base. Because the base is how base, this plinth here, this is how all the other bits of rock and everything work on the models. So I've been making the rocks out of Fimo and Milliput, and Fimo and Milliput go this kind of like pale yellow and ice yellow mix, and then they get a glaze of Balor brown to kind of tie it all in with the base, but you need them to look this kind of colour to start with, which turns out is kind of this yellow and then ice yellow combine. And then they get that glaze, which is great. Yep, done. Some coming out of the woodwork to whine. Really, they whined about the woman in Warhammer Day. Just be guy. That's what? I don't see the bitching anymore. Just ditching the Dead Bird app. Yeah, since I started Blue Sky and Insta, I never see them. Yeah, maybe it's that. Maybe it's just the fact that I don't see them on all the other cool stuff. Anyway, it's good, right? That's perfect. Great. Let's just get excited about the shit we're painting. Let's get excited about this. I still don't know what colour to paint that jar. Do I paint the jar the same colour as I paint all the... Because that's got to be green. That's going to be green. So do I paint this yellow? Maybe I paint this yellow. Maybe I paint it yellow. Do I do it this yellow? Because it's got to glow, right? So I've got to do glowy. Maybe if I do this bit yellow, and that bit copper, that might work. That might be quite cool. No, I just do it bone, don't I? I do it the bone colour. I just do it the bone colour and then that bit in the middle copper. That's what I do. I do this the bone colour. And then that gets to be copper in the middle. And this is the hieratic jar magic item. Magic item! This is the hieratic jar magic item. For the leash priest. So if I ever take a leash priest with a hieratic jar, I put this next to them. And if it's in, if he's in a unit, then this becomes like a unit filler and counter in the unit to represent the fact that he's got the hieratic jar as well. And then once it's used, you can just remove it and replace it with a skeleton because it's one use only. You're a digital hermit. Well, thankfully we get you in Twitch chat and Discord, Tari, because everybody deserves some Empress Tari in their life because you're so awesome. Just Discord and YouTube and Twitch. Don't use Facebook or Insta. Let them whine to each other on Twitter. Blue Sky is a lot more wholesome. Yeah, Blue Sky's quite nice actually. And there's no porn on it. So much fucking porn on Twitter, it's ridiculous. yeah. Oh. Camera's gone. Give me a second, I'll swap the camera battery.
As a demonstration of
The demonstration of our power. For the demonstration of our power.
Battery Aziz.
Battery is Aziz.
moron.
I think I have one in the truck.
There we go. Power. Power. Phenomenal cosmic power. Itty bitty living space. Phenomenal cosmic power. Itty bitty living space. The perfect clip for this occasion because I'm painting a hieratic jar. It is pretty good, isn't it? Genie in the lamp and a hieratic jar wisp thing. There we go. Ha-da-da. You know what? There's fewer people who have come in and said, "Oh, it's Armored Core," than have come in and said, "Oh, it's EVE Online." All right, yeah, we get the idea. You've got a car with a horn. Channel your when you say power. I was channeling my inner. Robbie Williams, thank you very much. So all this is going to be white. So we're going to do all that white and then we're going to make it glow green, which would be quite cool. And I think I need to go make a cup of tea. Which is perfect actually, because I can go and get I'm going to go and get a slice of birthday cake because I've got an early birthday cake, and then my mum is making me a birthday cake tomorrow as well. So I've got my sister's one. And then I've got another one tomorrow, so I get 2 birthday cakes, which is great. So, could probably go and get a cup of tea and a slice of birthday cake. Cher, would you like a slice of birthday cake as well, Tari 2? It is apple and cinnamon. Well, since you asked, I will do that. I will get you a slice of cake. Tari 2's having a slice of my cake. Right. Fantastic. Cake would be good, but you've got sausages. Oh, sausages. I had sausages last night. I had sausages in a cob with sausages in a cob with stuffing and applesauce. Oh, it was amazing. Right, I'm gonna go make a cup of tea, and then when I get back, we can do some more bone drying thing. Yep. Right, back in a second, everybody. Won't be long. Won't be long. Tigger says bye-bye. I'm back. Hello, everybody. I've bought everybody a slice of birthday cake as well. So this is a community slice of birthday cake. How is everybody? Who the new Pope is? I don't know. Has it been announced? Have we found out who the new Pope is? Bet he doesn't use his ultramarine mug either. Pout, pout. Nope, take a mug. Yeah, who wants a bite? Who wants a bite? There you go. Oh, nom 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 nom. God, it's good. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's good. Right. Shall we paint some more of? Shall we paint some more of this guy? Need. I think we just need a little bit of punch. That looks good though. That needs a little bit of highlighting down here. Like that. Meanie. I do. I used the Necrons that you bought me in a tournament. In a tournament that got me a trophy. So I definitely do. Definitely do. Oh, that's nice. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. This is really nice though. Okay. There we go. So that's the hieratic jar with a bit of patina on it. That'll be interesting to see how that starts shining. I really want to kind of make that one glow quite a lot, so we might do a bit of kind of white oil wash stuff. Oh, I just want another bite of this. It's lovely. Mm-mm-mm. 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 Too good. Too good. What's everybody doing tonight before movie night? Because obviously it is movie night tonight. So we do have movie nighting stuff. What's everybody doing before movie night? Next week's movie night should be really good actually. I'm looking forward to next week's. dinner. What's the movie? Black Bag, which is Steven Soderbergh's latest one. We'll do. We're going to do The Equalizer. Soon. So it's Black Bag tonight, which I haven't seen. I don't know what it's like, but it's, like I say, it's Steven Soderbergh's latest, so hopefully it's a good one. And then it's Night's War, which is like a Bretonnian Empire inspiration film to try and get some old world inspiration, which should be quite cool. Looks quite a good film. And then it's going to be Equalizer 1, 2 and 3 in the Book of Eli. So I'll announce that. I'll put that post up, update the post later tonight. Order some food. Sounds like a plan, Tobes. Cardinal G. Van Deer. Who's Cardinal G. Van Deer? Who's Cardinal? Yeah, Michael Fassbender. Michael Fassbender, Cate Blanchett, Pierce Brosnan, Naomi Harris, and all that lot. It's good. Well, I don't know whether it's good. It could be good. What's his name? Cardinal G. Van Deer. The master of the administratum and thus a high lord of terror. Fantastic. Fantastic. Hannah's just absolutely brilliantliness. Hannah, that's fantastic. Who wants to see a picture of the new Pope? Who wants to see a picture of the new Pope? Hands up in chat if you want to see a picture of the new Pope. Sexy Science Hannah, you rock. You rock my cotton socks. Oh dear. Fantastic. 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 Fan-fucking-tastic. That was really good. Tempted to now call chatters in Chris's crypt my brother, sister, and Chris. Opening a box I got from the UK right now. Woohoo! Hannah slid that right in there between the third and fourth rib of Chris. I know, that was proper like. That was brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant. However, I'm gonna have a slice of cake. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Sexy Science Hannah is in the house. Right. We need some white. We need to get some white paint so that we can do some highlights. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. I think that looks pretty cool anyway. I think that looks pretty cool anyway. Doo-doo-doo. Kamatika, you should share in the cake. I am sharing the cake. This is the community cake. The community cake slice. The slice of community caking. Yay! Are you happy? Are they okay? Are they alright, Sexy Science Hannah? Better than okay? Yes! Yes! Cool, cool, cool. Well, that's good. I'm glad, because I know you had a tricky start to the year. I should be sharing the cake. I should be sharing the cake. I should be sharing the cake. And there is a C and an F on the tiny text that we did on Celestine's ribbons, and I think there's an H. You want cake? I can't remember what we put on the on the text. It might have been an S and an H, but I think it was just an H and a C and an F. But either way, congratulations. There we go. I'm glad it got to you safely. PayPal or bank transfer, whichever one you prefer. But I just wanted to get it out to you. Opening the living Gib cake. You want cake, teeny tiny? Does everybody want cake? Does everybody want cake? Here you go, everybody. Here you go, everybody. There you go, everybody. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Everyone fly over to Grit for the weekend for a cake party. Cake party! Birthday cake party! I'm preparing, hopefully, for Sexy Science Hannah to have like a text orgasm on Twitch chat when she opens up Celestine. Because I think Celestine is particularly like cool. Stop teasing us. I'm sorry, he's a really nice dude. I'm hoping. Just a big ball of bubble wrap with wings sticking out. I was really like it wrapped. I wrap. It's the best way I found to send stuff internationally is just keep wrapping, because I cut strips of bubble wrap and then just very, very carefully, and obviously be very, very careful when you unwrap it, but I just very, very carefully wrap everything in bubble wrap so that you end up with a ball. Just seems to be the best way. And I've not had any problems sending stuff like that since. Feel like I'm unwrapping Tutankhamun. Hey, if anybody else wants any commissions doing, of course, then just let me know. We can do some cool commissions. We've got Shirato's Blood Bowl team coming up. Sexy Science Hannah's commission is obviously all finished and she's unwrapping it now. We've got Purpley Sparks Emperor's Children to finish off very, very soon. $400 purple orcs. I will paint you 400 purple orcs. Yeah, sending an army isn't quite as tricky as you think, because you don't need, you only need to kind of wrap each model in like one string of bubble wrap. Apart from things like Lucius. Lucius will take a bit more than one. Oh my god, she's gorgeous. Yes! So glad. I'm so glad. It's one of the most nervous things when you finish a commission and you have to send it off. It's one of the most nervous things. Now she needs an army. She does. She does. So if anybody else wants any commissions doing, let me know. It would be cool. We've got some spaces in the commissions coming up. We've got a couple to finish off. I've also got some snotlings to finish off. Or some snotlings to do for Blood Bowl, which will be quite cool. But yeah, just drop me a DM, guys. You do have the start of an army though, don't you, Sexy Science Hannah? The sisters. Sure, I remember you posting a picture on Shay Shay's Discord, or even my Discord, with some sisters. Happy Thursday, Sexy Science Hannah. I'm so thrilled. Just stare at her, but I also want to get in the cabinet so my cats don't eat her. I'm really glad that you like her. It's really good. All the text on her tiny little ribbons that Twitch chat made me do for you. Glowy, glowy little eyes. I'm assuming all safe and sound. All 3 models. You want to paint a Celestine diorama? That would be cool. I have a Celestine here that I need to convert. I want to convert mine up. This pile of skulls and bones, they do look good, don't they? I think they do look good. That was a good choice. Sexy Science Hannah was like, can I have them on a pile of skulls, please? I can send you those files as well, Hannah, so that you can print out. Unless you want me to paint the rest of the army for you. Oh, you've only got an FDM. It's a bamboo one though, isn't it? So it might be alright. I was rather pleased how well they printed, to be fair. There we go. Yeah, Captain Mannering's FDM is stunningly good. Really good. It's only the Triumph. Do you want me to paint the Triumph for you? I'll paint the Triumph for you. What colour scheme is the army? Make sure he paints the back. Well, Twitch chat, you were the ones who made me paint the back of all the ribbons. If you remember. You made me paint the back of all the ribbons and put text on all the ribbons. You made me put text on all the ribbons to start with, and then you made me put text on the back of all the ribbons. Silver metal for armour and white and blue quartered robes to look medieval and oh my word! That sounds amazing, Hannah. Yeah, I'll do that for you. White and blue quartered robes would look amazing, wouldn't it? How many models are on the Triumph? Is it 6? I think there's 6, isn't there? An all jump pack and halberd army would look great, right? Plus vehicles. Yes, and give rather than give the jump pack swords, give them all halberds. Just give all the jump pack Seraphim halberds. That would look amazing. That would look super cool. Find some halberd bits on eBay. Buy all the halberds and then just give them all halberds. Give everybody a halberd. This looks really cool. Really pleased with that. Really pleased with that. Halberds are for losers. Glaives. I do like glaives. You get a halberd, you get a halberd, everybody gets a halberd. I got a spear. Glaives suit jump infantry better. Do they? I suppose they do really, don't they? You get a halberd, you get a halberd, everybody gets a halberd. Right. So, question is, if we do this, Hannah, if you want me to do like a unit of Seraphim with some halberds, just to see what they look like for you, that would be cool. I could do that. I'm sure we could find Sisters of Battle bits on eBay over here. That would be lovely, but living in the States, I'm having to prepare for the work. Oh, that's true. Very true. Come back to Wales. I joke. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's. Does your company support international work? I mean, you are Sexy Science Hannah. They can't do without you. It's not like they can go, well, we don't need a Sexy Science Hannah in our company. Right. UK, France and Canada. Nice! Fingers crossed then. That you're involved in? What, are you involved in the coup? Sexy Science Hannah saving companies since 1992. Fantastic. Well, best of luck with that. Sounds like it's all being done to, like you say, save the company and stuff. Right, last few minutes, guys, and I'm going to go and make some food. And then, hopefully, finish off recording my videos for the weekend, because there's some videos coming out this weekend that I need to finish editing. And then of course movie night. 9 o'clock tonight, movie night. Movie night, movie night. It's a pretty small company, but it's pretty smart because they have a Sexy Science Hannah on the wage list. There we go. Have you got a display case that Celestina can sit in? Or is it shelves? Han. And is your best friend a Warhammer fanatic? Are you able to drag her into Warhammer and then you can have a Celestine versus whatever her army is? That would be cool, wouldn't it? Cool to have a Warhammer fan relationship. That would be super cool. Her ex was big into Warhammer. Right. Left, left, left. Right, right, right. Left, right, right, right. Left, right. Oh, I wonder whether Wood Elves are going to come out sooner than we expect. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? That would be properly cool. I used to date her roommate, and while they would talk, I would hang out with her ex and talk about Warhammer. And then you were like, let's sack off the ex and the roommate and just become best friends. Who needs roommates? Okay, right. So, everybody, I'm going to put the hieratic jar there as well. Move Lucius out of the way, and try and take a photograph. So I can put it all over social media because it's cool. Push that up at the top so we can. There we go. Yes, I have a wall of IKEA bookcases with drawers and glass display. Oh, fantastic. Very, very cool. Well, I'm very, very glad that you popped in stream today, Hannah, so that you could pop down to your mailbox and get out a cool box. Yeah, we're going to do, it'll be birthday stream tomorrow, everybody. I am going out for lunch, birthday lunch. So it'll probably be about 3-4 o'clock, depending on when we get back from the lunch. So tune in for birthday stream tomorrow. 10-year Twitch anniversary on Saturday. So tune in for that. We'll probably be painting Vordry. On Saturday. So tune in as we start adding some details and highlights and everything to this model, because it's going to be really cool. And thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed seeing. I think this little dude is really cool. I do like Little Vulture. I do like the Little Vulture. This is, of course, inspired by the Karl Kopinski artwork, so this is rather cool. Yeah, fantastic. I completely forgot to post your present due to getting distracted by it, but I'll take a pic. Oh, you're going to send me a picture of my present? Thank you, Tobes. That's very cool. Happy birthday in case we don't catch you. No worries, teeny tiny. Hope you do. Thank you very much for the donut. Yeah, really, really cool. So I will see you all tomorrow, everybody. We are going to open up 2 presents tomorrow. So we've got a present from Purpley Spark Alice and a present from the Sophie. So we'll open those 2 on stream tomorrow as well. And I will see you then. Let's go see who is on. I'm guessing... Oh, Avelia's on. Oh, there we go. We never get to raid Avelia. Is it _TV? No, just TV. Happy birthday. Thank you, Hannah. Take care. Right, everybody say hello to Avelia for me. Have a great afternoon, evening, and I will see you all for movie night, 9 o'clock. So in 3 hours' time. And